Alexa, begin the review.
Okay.
In this kit you will receive two smart plugs. They are Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant compatible. There is a QR code which can be scanned by either an iOS or Android phone, and that will allow you to download the Smart Life app, and this will allow you to set up the smart plugs with your mobile phone. The specifications are available on the back of the box, which tells you the model of the smart plugs, the working temperature, the Wi-Fi frequency, which is 2.4 GHz only, so you cannot connect this to a 5 GHz Wi-Fi. The input voltage, the max load and the max load power are all available on the back of the box. On the side of the box it tells you that the smart plugs are app controlled, it uses a Wi-Fi connection, you can control these smart plugs using voice control with your Alexa or Google Assistant, and you can set timers to have the plugs turn on and off at certain times. Inside the box you will receive the two smart plugs and the user manual. To begin the setup we need to plug the smart plug into a wall socket. When you turn on the power to the wall socket, you will hear the smart plug click and the blue LED will show on the left side of the plug. From here you will need to set up the app to be able to control the device. You can do this by either scanning the QR code that's on the box, or you can do a manual search in the App Store or the Google Play Store for Smart Life. Once the app is installed, you will be required to set up an account. Fill in your email address and you will receive a verification code in your emails. Put this code into the app and set yourself a password. Once that's done, it's time to set up the smart plugs with the app. The first screen you'll see will allow you to add a device. When we press that button, you get the option of even setting up the plug manually, or you can do an auto scan using the app. As we've got a Wi-Fi socket, we'll press the first option. A screen pops up now and it will ask you to reset the smart plug if you don't see a rapid blinking light. This is done by holding down the power button on the side of the smart plug for 5 seconds. When the smart plug turns itself back on, you should get a blinking blue light, which means that the smart plug is ready to be paired with your wireless connection. From there you'll be asked to connect your smart plug to your Wi-Fi connection. Your Wi-Fi should automatically appear and you will need to put in your Wi-Fi password in the box and press confirm. This will begin to connect your Teckin Smart Plug to your wireless router. You will now get the added successfully prompt to say that your smart plug is now connected. Press the done button and it will bring you to the smart socket screen. Pressing the large button in the middle of the screen will turn your smart socket on and off. Switch 1 in the bottom left corner performs the same function. Left time allows you to put a countdown timer on the plug. So if you want the plug to turn off after an hour for example, you will put an hour into the menu and press OK and the countdown will begin on your main screen. The schedule option allows you to select when you would like the plugs to switch on and off, on which days and at what times. You can also enable the notification in here, so it will send a notification to your phone when the schedule has been activated. And another thing you can do with the app is that you got voice control in there, so you don't need Alexa or a Google Assistant, you can do it directly through the app. So for example, you can see this blue light that's behind me now. If I go turn off bedroom 2, that will turn the lights off, so you can control pretty much everything through the app. Under the smart section we have the options tap to run and automation. Under here we can create variables. The tap to run allows you to create buttons which can be shown on your home screen and can be colour coded to make it easier to distinguish which plug you wish to use. We've got the options of when the weather changes, when the location changes, schedule and when the device status changes. These options are available in both the tap to run and automation menus. The standout feature for us personally would be when the location changes feature. This will allow you to have your sockets switch themselves off when you leave your home, and this can also be used the other way, so your sockets will automatically switch themselves on when you arrive home. The when the device status changes is also very useful, as this can send a notification to your phone if one of your plugs has gone offline. Setting up either Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant can be done through the Smart Life app, or you can load up your Alexa or Google Assistant app and pair them through there. If you are using one of these apps, then make sure you do a search for Smart Life and it should appear. Click on it and enable it. This will now require you to log in using your Smart Life email address and password. Once you've filled this in, you can control the smart plugs using your Alexa or Google Assistant. When it comes to groups using the Smart Life app, we've not been able to get the group to switch off using the voice control. So we've got our two sets of lights there, we've got ourselves a group in the centre. If we press the centre one, that will turn both sets of lights off them behind me. We can turn that back on, and if we go to our little microphone symbol at the top of the phone there, and now we can talk now to switch these lights off. So if I say turn off bedroom 1, that turns off one of the lights. Turn off bedroom 2, that turns off the other light. Now, we've not been able to get this to work where we get ourselves a group of lights to come on all at once using this app. So if I turn these lights back on now, turn on bedroom 1, turn on bedroom 2. Now if I say turn off bedroom, which is the name of the group, it won't work. Turn off bedroom. And we just get ourselves an error message on there just saying that it can't work. But because we've got these smart plugs linked up to Alexa, if we try it in Alexa now, Alexa, turn off bedroom.
Okay.
That actually works. So if you want to create yourself a group in Alexa, you can switch everything off that's in that group. It doesn't seem to work in the Smart Life app for some reason. Maybe it just needs an app update in the future just to resolve that issue. But apart from that, everything seems to work pretty well on these Teckin Smart Plugs. Well, there's only ever going to be one way of finishing this review, isn't there? Alexa, end the review.
Okay.
If you're seeing this screen now, it means that you stayed till the end of the video. Thumbs up to you. Right, thank you so much for watching that video. We've got a couple more videos on the side here. If you like some RGB stuff, we got these RGB lights. They look pretty sexy around a TV. Or maybe you need a boom arm. We've got one right down there, and this boom arm has got a little headphone holder on there as well. You've never seen one before with a headphone holder? Check that one out then. Absolute bargain.